What's up, everybody? A live stream here and talk about a couple things. Just wait for a few people to get here. On my last live stream, I said to come looking for me if I didn't make it out of the probation meeting. And I'm out. So it's noon. I tweeted something to say I'm all good. Not to worry about it. But I'm driving right now, running a couple errands. Thought I would hop on here and talk to some people. Might as well multitask, right? All right, got a couple people here. If you didn't see my earlier live stream, you can see my new suit that I got that I like. It's gray. The other one I have is blue. I wore that one every time I went to the meeting. Now I finally got a new one, and I paid $1 for it. I'm so happy I got a suit for $1. It fits me perfect. Perfect in the cuffs, perfect in the lengths of the legs. The odds of that happening are pretty low. So that was a lucky find at an estate sale. I like wearing a suit every now and then. Let's see. Jennifer Burns, how you doing? Let's see. I can't read. Let's see this here. Addie from Germany, how you doing? So interesting how many people all around the world are experiencing different types of targeting. I need to redo this tie here. Let's see, that looks a little better. There we go. Hey, how's it going? All right, got a couple people showing up. I know it's tough to catch me doing a live stream because I really never announce when I'm going to do these. I just hop on here and start talking when I have a chance, so I apologize for that. It'd be easier to get on the live streams if I could give some people a heads up. Maybe I should at least tweet about it before I hop on here and start doing this. Sometimes I don't have time to plan that out, though. I've just got to get through my day. I work every day, got to take a day to stop and pay the bills, drive around town, do a couple things, go to probation meetings, stop at the court, get court documents, try to do some research, try to network with some people to get the right information to the right people. Try to help stop this this targeting, this non-consensual human experimentation, non-consensual surveillance, non-consensual no-touch torture. Gets busy. All right, there's a handful of people here. Okay, so if a lot of you don't know who Ken Peartree is, he's a former Senior Master Sergeant Ken Peartree. He's a targeted individual. He doesn't like to be called a targeted individual. He likes to use the term VITI, which is victim of involuntary technological interface, I believe. If I got that wrong, Ken, I'm sorry. So I just wanted to make a video talking about that. He seemed pretty adamant about that, and was kind of concerned why people want to keep using the word targeted individual. So I'll just try to explain from a marketing and branding point of view why we keep using the word targeted individual. So when you repeat something over and over, people get that ingrained into their brain. It's like a form of brainwashing, just like it's been done to us. But that works in different ways. In advertising, when you see a commercial, you'll see the same commercial over and over and over. And the reason that they say the same thing over and over, they do the same thing in the media. Politicians do this, salesmen, all kinds of people. They will use, find like a certain phrase, a certain term, and they will use that. And it's done a lot in branding. So targeted individuals have spent countless hours, days, months, years trying to advocate to get information out about what's going on with them. And people in society have started to learn the term targeted individual. So like when I first started talking about this, the only couple people that knew about it were like police officers. Yeah, that's about it. Like the lady I did a video of in November of 2017, when I questioned her about targeted individuals, organized stalking and harassment, and if she knew anything about it. And she said, yeah, I had a targeted individual yesterday. I said, huh, does the person, or can you tell me about it? No, it's under investigation. Typical answer when, you know, they don't want to tell you anything. And I said, well, does the person know they're being investigated? She said, no, he's dead. So that was about the only person I know that had ever admitted to hearing the term targeted individual. And over the last almost 3 years now that I've been talking to people about this in public, online, on the phone, all over the place, I ask people all the time, almost every person I talk to, have you ever heard the term targeted individual? And now it's gradually increased to now where almost every single person that I ask, I say, have you heard the term targeted individual? And you go, oh yeah, I've heard about that. I say, that's me, I'm one of those people. And they go, oh wow, really? And then they have questions. Some of them are sarcastic questions. Most of them are genuine interest and curiosity. You know, what is that? What is that? And then I'll tell them. So now that people have learned the term targeted individual, I just don't think it's a good idea to try to introduce a brand new term that really only one person is using. All right, you guys got to give me a break here. I am at In-N-Out. I'm gonna order myself a burger. Good, how you doing, buddy?
Good, how can I help you out?
I'm sorry?
How can I help you out?
Let's see here. I would like I'll do a number 1 with no onions, please.
The spread lettuce and tomato still frying, correct?
Yep.
Okay, any fry, would you take a drink for it? What was it?
Let's see. How about Sprite or
So you don't have
7 Up?
Sprite,
7 Up is better. Yep.
Heck yeah. So double no onions to fry in a 7 Up.
Yep.
You doing this inside the car today?
Yep. I'm gonna have to. I'm trying not to get it on my suit.
It'll be easy. Okay, we guess, or it's gonna be 8.60 at the first one.
Okay. Thank you.
No,
have a great day. All right. That's pretty awesome. In-N-Out. They've got the guy out here taking orders, so you don't have to give your order at the box, whatever. All right, so anyway, I'm eating on the run today because I've got a bunch of stuff to do. I need to go grocery shopping. one of the favorite places of targeted individuals, the grocery store. That and Walmart. That's sarcasm for those folks that don't understand sarcasm. So the term VITI, victim of involuntary technological interface, is a great term. It's actually really creative and clever that Ken came up with that. But it doesn't, in my opinion, it doesn't explain the all-encompassing program, because not every targeted individual has the technology used on them. Some of them are just gang stalked. I've gotten not used to it, but I've gotten to the point where I'm not traumatized or freaked out by it. I understand what's going on in this whole program. But anyway, there's different compartments of the compartmentalization in targeting programs. Some people go through gang stalking. Some people go through long-term setups and gaslighting, just pure psychological operations to make them question reality. And some get full-on technological warfare based upon them. They are inserted with microchips, have evidence of that. Some have nanotech in their bodies. They have evidence of that. There's a lot of different parts to it. Okay, well, I'm getting up here to pay now. Hey, what's happening? Okay,
Thank you.
sounds good. So again, I like the term VITI, voluntary, involuntary. Should be VITI, involuntary victim of, what did I say that was? Victim of involuntary technical interface. That's really good to describe part of it, but not all of it. All right, there you go. How's it going, man? Yes, please. Anybody want to say hi to YouTube?
Huh?
You want to say hi to YouTube? No? Okay, that's all right. I just thought I'd ask.
I gotta get that change for you, sir.
All right. They're always friendly here at In-N-Out.
Oh, yeah,
Yep.
y'all say that.
Thank you. Appreciate it. And they usually say, my pleasure. No, wait, that's it. Let's see. Where is that? That's a code. When you say something like, hey, thank you for doing that, they say, it was my pleasure. That's called good customer service right there. But no, these guys at In-N-Out are usually really friendly, and they get paid well. A reflection of why they usually have good employees at these places. That, maybe they had good parents, brought them up right, taught them some manners. I think it has a lot to do with their training. So anyway, back on track to targeted individuals or VITIs. Ken says that, and I really respect Ken. He's the only other guy that I know of in the Air Force that's speaking out about being targeted, being a victim of non-consensual torture. And I think his videos are great. I think he's a really intelligent guy. I think this guy in front of me should pull forward a little bit. He's a really intelligent guy, and he's put a lot of effort into trying to help get truth out about targeted individuals. So now he does have a retirement. He spent 5 years in the Air Force, and that means he has a retirement, and that would be awesome. I would have loved to have been able to finish my 20, have a retirement. I wouldn't have to scramble every day and hustle to try to, purchase items and resell them, be a picker basically. Not jealous or anything. It would just make life a lot easier for me to to move forward in my my mission, my personal mission of helping end this for not just myself but all of y'all that are going through this. Nobody needs to be punished without fair due process in court, and we see that happening a lot. So I don't know. Ken seemed to be under the impression that the word targeted individual is a CIA coined term to keep the focus on the targeted person and away from the people that are doing this. And I respectfully disagree, because if I were to hear somebody is targeted, I wouldn't automatically think, well, what'd that person do? I would think, why are these people doing this to this person? What are they targeted for? Are they targeted by good guys? Are they targeted by bad guys? What does targeted even mean? And then I would do a little bit of research and try to figure that out. So I guess it's just a matter of opinions, but I just wanted to say that, the reason I still keep using the term targeted individual is because that's what a lot of people know. That's what people have been accustomed to. And if you tell people, have you heard the term VITI? They might think, is that like a drink you get? Is that like one of those mixed drinks you get? Rum in it? I don't know. It'd take explaining it all over again and spending time and energy using this new term. So for right now, I think it's best that we just stick with targeted individuals and have some literature, have some have information ready for people to give to people so they can understand what exactly that is, and that you're not a bad guy, that you've got some non-consensual experimentation going on with you. So, all right, I'm going to read some of the comments here. I know there weren't too many people here. It's in the middle of the day on, what is it, Tuesday? Safety man, how you doing? Toos Tokol. Did I say that right? Michael, great to see you again. Please concentrate on driving also. I do, definitely. I definitely am. Jennifer Burns asked, did Desiree getting evidence of her implants help her at all? I am thinking that's something I should do, but not sure if it's worth it. If you have the money and it's not going to break your bank, if it's not going to put you in like a financial situation where you're going to lose your home or the place that you live, I would highly recommend that. The more evidence, the better. If you can get in touch with a person that can scan you and give you evidence of that, check your body for nanotech and all of these different chemicals and compounds that are in your body that should not be in there, that are not part of the human makeup. I can't see anything wrong with that. And actually, if anything were to happen down the road and they try to put you into a mental facility and try to say you're crazy because you think you have these things in you, then you can provide evidence on paper, doctor. And then while you're in, I'm not wishing that on anybody. It's just a reality of one of the things that happens with some targeted individuals. The closer they get to the truth, it's not it's no longer your opinion that you have those in your body. It's a doctor with a degree, and they've told you, given you evidence that you have something not natural in your body, and then you can go from there. So my answer on that is yes. JB asked, who was I talking about? I was talking about former Senior Master Sergeant Ken Peartree. He's on Twitter, he's on YouTube, he's got a bunch of interesting videos explaining targeting, and he mostly focuses on remote neural monitoring, which is like one of the big things. And how they facilitate most of the targeting, like knowing where you're going to go next, knowing what transactions you're going to make. Kind of like I have some people waiting for me at the bank. You guys heard me talk about the white and red cars all the time. When they're going to play a street theater skit on, they go ahead and show make sure that there's a white and red car. Let's see, I can't zoom in on this, can I? Can you see over here? In front of the bank, you got the white and red car right in front. We had one just past me. Right, white and red car just past me, and then right here also white and red cars. The odds of seeing red cars all the time, this is one of the ways they try to say you're crazy. Whoa, this guy's just seeing these things and thinking that somebody driving a white and red car is something they're doing where they're after them. It's part of their occult or cult type signaling and ritualistic speech. They are letting you know, hey, we're going to put you through something right now, and this is the way we signal. It's what they do to me all the time, and they might signal other people sometimes that they're going to put them through something in a different way, but that's how they've done it with me and got me sensitized to that. And actually, there are a bunch of them around here right now. White and red, white and red, white and red right in front of the bank, right next to me, white and red. So this might be some weird information here. And it's at Chase Bank Corporation. They just got caught not too long ago with literally a boatload full of cocaine. It doesn't mean everybody in their corporation is a bad person. It just means that some people up at the top, like a lot of huge corporations and a lot of people in the government, they're way up at the top. They're up there because they're psychopaths, and they stabbed whoever they needed to in the back to get up there, and they will do anything for power and control. Period. And when you hear people talking the head off of the snake, that's what they're talking about. They're talking about that are basically controlling all of this and running these beta tests on targeted individuals to roll this out to the rest of. And we're trying to get that information out to the rest of society, and they're busy getting their gift cards or keeping their job because they'll take food in my face. Okay, my phone overheated. Looks like I lost almost everybody on the live stream. Sorry. Man. All right. Yeah, my phone overheated. I had to stick in the air conditioner duct right here. I basically talked about everything I needed to talk about. I'm going to eat my lunch, go run my errands, and get back to do more of these later on in the afternoon or tomorrow. So, all right, everybody, thanks for tuning in. I'll talk to you later.